the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move. It's the same way you showed me.
Good morning, fellow students. I hope you're ready for another day of wonderful educational opportunities. Today is also the first day of the second quarter. It is also National Apple Day, so make sure to buy one at lunch. A fun fact about apples is they float because they're 25% air. And a fun fact about me is I love America. Me too, so let's go stand and honor the pledge with Audrey.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy.
I like my bad, I like my money tall. Diamonds gigging on me, MJ off the wall.
Everywhere we go, it's a party, y'all. Show them like it's Mardi Gras. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy.
With the second quarter starting, I'll need to be on top of my assignments. Yeah, but don't use ChatGPT on them, or else you might do badly on your test. You might get in trouble. Oh, like the lawyers who have used ChatGPT in their legal cases and citations? I haven't heard about that yet, so let's go to Audrey and Audrey to learn more about it.
We use ChatGPT a lot in our lives, whether that's for school, sports, or professional work. But for Lynn White, a resident in Long Beach, California, ChatGPT saved her from $55,000 worth in penalties and more than $18,000 in overdue rent. She said, and I quote, "I can't overemphasize the usefulness of AI in my case." She was originally using the version of ChatGPT that was free, and then she upgraded to the $20 per month subscription for a premium ChatGPT. Premium ChatGPT allows her to use more advanced models of the AI, infinite use on features like messaging and uploading files, enhanced data analysis, and many other features. Anyone with internet access can use AI, and many people have used AI to assist them in the courtroom instead of lawyers. Although AI can be an advantage to many, it still has downsides. An attorney in California was fined $10,000 for using quotes from ChatGPT. He had 23 quotes written, and 21 were from ChatGPT. California is saying this is a warning for many people to not use AI for legal situations. Although it's a useful tool, plagiarizing information straight from ChatGPT is not recommended, and they suggest that anything being used in the courtroom that comes from AI should be heavily looked over before it's used in court.
Now let's interview teachers and students.
Who am I here with?
Miss Burchett.
How do you use AI in your daily life?
Use it to help me with tasks, just make things a little bit easier, whether that's, coming up with lesson ideas even, or just getting things organized.
And what's your opinion on students using AI as a tool?
I feel like it's a good brainstorming tool, especially if there's no one around to bounce ideas off of. It's a good tool to brainstorm with.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Who am I here with?
Marley.
Okay. Do you use ChatGPT as a tool for schoolwork?
Sometimes.
And what's your opinion on how fast AI is growing?
I think it's useful, but it's a little concerning on how fast it is growing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, who am I here with?
Ms. Ragsdale and Ms. Sievers.
Okay, and how do you use AI like ChatGPT in your daily lives?
You go first. I knew you were going to do that. I will use ChatGPT. First of all, trying to come up with really fun, creative games or ideas in the classroom. Sometimes ChatGPT can give me new, fresh ideas that I don't have. And every now and then, if I have to craft an email and I'm really concerned about the tone and I want to make sure my tone sounds appropriate, I'll rely a little bit on that, but I never ever fully rely on ChatGPT in anything I do. It's never 100%. How about you?
Probably about the same. I've definitely used it for games and such too. Sometimes if I need a quick example of questions or something to ask, I'll have it come up with that. But then again, I always end up editing whatever I take from it too.
Okay, thank you. And what's your opinion on students using AI tools?
So I know a lot of students think teachers are 100% don't touch it, and that's just not realistic. And in the future and the direction we're going, AI is a big part of our lives. But as we say with our students, when you write, the moment you solely rely on AI is the moment you're giving your voice up. And that's the one thing that you always have control of. So if you let a computer-generated email speak for you, it's not really you speaking. And you do have to be careful, and especially students that are going to be moving on to high school next year, you have to really be careful using AI because it's technically not your work, and then when you submit that, there are consequences that will become more and more significant as you get older, like failing classes, being expelled from a university. It's happening now, so I'd say tread lightly.
Yeah, we actually just were talking about that, using it as a tool rather than relying on it as doing your work. It can be a great tool. I talk about Grammarly all the time in ELA classes because everybody likes to use it. I think it's a great tool. It's also wrong sometimes, so you just have to be careful with it and pay attention to what you're using.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Bye!
That can be dangerous for those lawyers to risk their jobs like that using ChatGPT. Instead, I'll be watching some good old-fashioned college football rivalries. For sure. I only know about a few rivalries, but lucky for us, Hunter, Jack, and Max can help us learn more about the intense rivalries of college football.
Today we are ranking college football rivalries. We chose to put the border war number 1. The border war is between the Missouri Tigers and the Kansas Jayhawks, and it ties all the way back to Civil War times. The last game, Mizzou beat Kansas 42-31. We put the Florida State-Miami rivalry game at number 2. Sunshine Showdown of the Florida Bowl. It's a very big rivalry between the two teams, mostly because they're in the same state, and that just makes it even harder for the teams to like each other because you'll have to pick one of the 3 teams in Florida. And yeah.
The game goes at 3. It's a really good game, but there's sometimes naughty words screened, and they fight sometimes. It has one of the biggest audiences every year, and the Michigan Wolverines beat them last game.
The Cyhawk series goes at number 6. This is because the schools are smaller and are ranked lower than some other teams in this list. The last game had the Iowa State Cyclones beating out the Iowa Hawkeyes 16-13.
We put the Army-Navy game at 5 because it's a pinnacle of college football rivalry games with high patriotism because it's the Army and Navy. The Navy midshipmen won 31-13.
Secondly, number 10, the Notre Dame USC, meaning South California, not South Carolina. This is a very small rivalry. I've never heard about it until today, so I wouldn't rank it as high as these other ones. So 10's a good spot.
We put the Iron Bowl at 7. Both schools are in Alabama and are each other's biggest rivals. Both schools in the SEC. Alabama won against Auburn 28-14 in the last game.
Put the Georgia-Alabama game at number 8. That's the highest we could put it, but Alabama is currently leading the overall series with 43 wins, 26 losses, and 4 ties. This is a very big rivalry because they're bordering states, and you either are a fan of the Tide or the Dogs. So this is at 8. The Holy War is at number 9. The Holy War is a much weaker rivalry compared to some other bigger ones on this list. The BYU Cougars beat the Utah Utes 24-21 last game.
With rivalries, you can choose one team or another to root for.
Just like how you can choose one side in our segment, This or That.
Oh yeah, a new episode of This or That is ready to be released.
Let's go to Molly, Madeline, and Claire to decide which food is the better.
Wallet or Stanley's, Starbucks or 7 Brew, Chick-fil-A or Cane's, 6 or 7.
Welcome back to This or That. We're doing homemade versus store-bought again. Today's competitors are homemade versus store-bought chocolate chip cookies. If you have any ideas for our next This or That episode, fill out this Google form.
Maybe your idea will be featured.
Scan this QR code and send us over your ideas. First, let's make them. Here's the recipe. First, the homemade. I'd give that a 7.
I give that a 9.
I give that an 8.5.
Now the store.
I give that a 6.5.
I give that a 7.
I'd give that a 4.
Those are so good.
But this is a competition, so we need to see who wins.
Let's interview some Nipher students to see who wins.
Who are we here with? Ella, Patrick. Okay, here's the first one. Okay, what do you rate it?
Like an 8?
Like a 4. The second one? Okay, what do you rate it out of 10?
Like a 7.5.
Like an 8.
Who am I here with today?
AJ.
Edie.
Here's the first one. Oh, wait.
Okay, what do you rate this out of 10?
8.
I would rate it like a 8.5.
Okay. Here's the second one. And what do you rate this one out of 10?
9.
I would rate it an 8.
Okay, thank you.
Who am I here with?
Jace.
And Vivian.
Okay, and today we're going to be trying homemade versus store-bought cookies. Okay, here's the first one.
Ready? What do you rate it out of 10?
Oh, a 6, definitely.
Like a 6 or 7.
Okay, here's the second one. What do you rate this one out of 10?
A 1.
A 7.
2, 1.
Okay. It's a tie.
All of that makes me want something sweet.
Well, perfect timing, because Halloween is next Friday, the 31st.
Teachers and students are invited to dress up to show off their awesome costumes.
There is a few rules, though.
Costumes can't disrupt or distract classes.
Masks and face paint are not allowed. We need to be able to identify everybody.
And no weapons, whether they're real or fake.
Well, that's all today, Nipher.
Make sure to like
and subscribe.
and remember,
You belong in Nipher!